Welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy and Tarot. My name is Kirsten, and I have your January tarot reading. Today I'm using the Bianco Nero tarot deck and the Wheel of the Year tarot to clarify and give advice. I will warn you, this is an intense reading, not an easy pill to swallow. So if you're not interested in what the cards have to say, then maybe you should check out one of your other signs, your rising sign. I'm sorry, your moon sign or your rising sign for a different reading, because this one's going to be intense. All right, Gemini is just for 1 month, just for the month of January. So before we get started, I'd like to invite you to become a subscriber. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy and Tarot, or you can become a Patreon subscriber and support the channel. There are links for that in my description box. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new readings. And make sure to leave your comments, and please share my videos with your friends, your social media, your Facebook. If you have a YouTube channel, shout out my channel. I do need help. My channel doesn't get rotated or get exposure. I don't know why. So I do rely on you guys to spread the word and help me grow my channel. Thank you in advance for all your help. And thank you for hitting that like button. All right, Gemini, let's get started with your reading. So in shuffling your cards, the theme card or first card that fell out was the Tower. We all know the Tower is a intense energy. It's a card of big endings, changes, events that happen suddenly and swift. You don't see it coming. For some of you, you don't see this coming. For some of you, you see it coming. This disaster waiting to happen, you see it coming, right? Not all the time is the Tower negative news. Sometimes it's out of the blue, sudden stroke of luck. Sometimes it's a revelation, right? Money-wise, this tells me that it could be representing bankruptcy, job loss, ruin, a risky investment gone bad, maybe a break-in, or sudden expenses that come up. It could also represent illnesses, the crisis, the corona, or accidents that can prevent you from earning money. Money-wise, it's saying expect the unexpected or upheavals in finances to take place. Make sure you put money aside for rainy days and be quick about it. I am feeling like whatever is going on, this theme card represents not only the sector of your money, but also your love life, single couple, as well as work, career, and business. So prepare for the unexpected and for sudden changes. These events will be out of your control, so try to roll with them as best you can. And know that this is universal energy. And when this comes in, a situation that was poorly built on a faulty foundation is coming crashing down. It's time for it to come down, so don't resist this. These changes are for, you, in the end, they're for your highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. There's a new, better path ahead for you, and it's time to look for ways towards that path and to rebuild on a firmer foundation when you get to where you're going. Love-wise, I feel like this represents turbulence or shocking revelations that may come up in your love life. True feelings may come out, and these true feelings or expressions and feelings will create turbulence and great change, perhaps even endings in your love life. So if your relationship is damaged, there's going to be a requirement to either completely change what you're doing, overhaul it so that you can save it, or it's time to let it go. In new love situations, the ego is present and the ego needs to come crashing down. There may be someone getting humbled here. The dog represents, when it's reversed, disloyalty, infidelity, feeling deserted, or someone deserting the situation. It could be you, it could be the person that you're, people or persons that you're dealing with. Just giving you the theme energies that you'll be encountering in these various sectors of your life. So with the dog, I'm seeing disloyalty, infidelity, someone being a deserter, someone or something that you trusted has let you down, and maybe even you feel it's betrayed you, pulled the rug out from under your feet. So now who can you turn to? Now what do you do? In terms of love, it can represent separations or divorce pending, work or colleagues at work letting you down. So it's a difficult energy to process. I apologize, but I have to read what I see in the cards. And, tarot is for your to help support you through difficult times, and it sounds like this is a difficult one for you in January. Now, this may not resonate with all of you, and hopefully it won't. And like I said, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit, or make it fit your story. I can only read so many stories, or only pick up so many scenarios. And if it's not your story, yours may exist in another reading, maybe your rising sign or your moon sign reading. All right, I'm through making excuses. You know the spoiler alert. If you're brave enough, continue with me into the reading. Let's talk about your money cards. Your money card is the Judgment, and you got the Five of Pentacles as your advice card. The Judgment tells me that it's Judgment Day, Gemini, and for some of you, it's Judgment Day. Someone's coming to collect. What's due? What's overdue? It's time to pay the piper. It's time to pay your dues. It does seem like as soon as money comes in, they take it right back out. I'm seeing renewal, rescue, relief, money coming towards you, but as soon as it comes in, it's gone. It doesn't last long. Or it's not enough to really help you in the situation that you're in. There may be a lot of debt accumulated, or big need. You're in some form of big need. Spirit is telling you have to ride out this storm the best you can. If you do have money, or you come into some money, hold on to it, as rainy days are coming, right? So it's foretelling some difficult, challenging times ahead. You may go through a shutdown, a lockdown, or experience hardships because of a crisis situation outside of your control. There's unemployment and inability to earn like you used to. And you're looking forward to the day when this shit is over. So the Five of Pentacles advice is to be careful with your money right now. It warns you to safeguard your money and know that it ain't going to rain forever, baby. Hardships are only temporary, and this too shall pass. Perhaps you should try to reach out to financial experts, someone who can help you get consolidated or back on track, or help you with any legal issues that may be coming down the pike. If you need money support or aid, it is here for you. I'm seeing financial aid or rescue coming in, but you're warned to not become too complacent or dependent upon this type of aid. Don't stay in this position for too long. Get back on your own feet as soon as you can. So that's your money sector. Let's talk about your love life. If you're single, you've got the Queen of Cups is the best sector of your reading. So even if you're single and not looking for love, this represents where your emotions are at, where your focus is, right? The Queen of Cups can represent a person who has open heart and who has love for you. someone who is in your corner, who gives you good advice, who can relate to what you're going through, who's loving and supportive. I think that there is an energy here that is loving and supportive or interested in you, right? Hopeful that you will return their love that they're offering to you. This could be a water sign energy. I see strong Scorpio. Water could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We're also seeing fire and air in the reading, and some earth. I guess all the signs are present. Strong Scorpio. The challenge is for you to be open to love or to a love opportunity. It could be that you're challenged to open your heart to this love or to this person who's in your corner, to share with them, to talk to them, because of issues regarding your ego and feeling maybe or even a lack of trust, because there's betrayal in this. It may be that it's hard for you to trust now. It could be that because what you're going through has affected your ego, you're not really seeing this opportunity or giving it a wholehearted chance. And it could also be in regards to crisis situations or cataclysmic changes affecting your life, to where that's where you are emotionally occupied right now. Your mind is just, your heart is in that direction. It's not into romance. Some of you might have the audacity to think that the person who loves you isn't on your level, that it might be an ego issue like that. Hopefully that's not your story. Nevertheless, I do feel that there is someone here for you, or someone new coming in who's interested, um, and who's willing to listen, and who wants to offer you love. Your advice is the Six of Swords. All right. Your advice is the Six of Swords. It reversed. All right. Six of Swords reverse is saying you need to take time to heal, Gemini. Heal yourself from current circumstances or past issues. There's turbulence in your emotions, and you need to get things in a more even, peaceful place or harmonious place before you embark on a new relationship. You don't want to repeat old mistakes, as they will come around again if you carry old baggage into new situations. So I think that for the sake of the person that has interest in you, it's probably a good thing that you aren't totally focused on that right now, because there's some issues or situations that you need to clear up before you can really offer them a worthy opportunity or a chance with you. Right? Spirit wants you to take time to heal and correct yourself and correct your situation before getting involved in anything new. Let's talk about your love life. If you're in a coupled relationship, you've got the Nine of Wands. It represents you if you're coupled. And the Ace of Wands reverse is your advice. Nine of Wands tells me that if you're in a coupled relationship, whether it's brand new or you've been in the relationship for the last 50 years, right now your relationship is going through some things, right? Lots of struggle, hardship. It's been brutal. It's been draining, and there's an issue of whether or not to keep defending the partner or defending the relationship. That is the question. I feel like you still want to fight for this relationship. I'm reading this as if it's your card, but if it's vice versa, that's fine. Apply it vice versa. But I feel like you still want to fight for your relationship in spite of the hardships or the struggles that are going on around you or within the relationship. But someone needs to bring down their defenses, open up, and be vulnerable, and let the other in. Assuming, if you're the one who wants to fight for it, then they may have some guard up, right? And it could be because of infidelity, disloyalty, a sense of betrayal, or loss of interest. Someone may have lost interest or has been unfaithful to the partnership. That could be you, that could be the person that you're dealing with. And you still would want to you still are in the position of wanting to fight or hold on to this. You see it as possession, your territory. You don't want to give it up. It represents status or what you've gained, right? If you want to hold on to the relationship and you want to save it and protect it, then your advice is to put some hard, persevering work and effort into injecting more love, passion, and excitement back into the relationship to renew interest with your partner. To either you need that injection or they do, and you may need to work hard and perseveringly hard on increasing your partner's confidence in you if you've been the one who was unfaithful or broke your marriage vows, right? They need to have confidence in your fidelity. In a nutshell, this advice card is saying issues of passion and sex and actions need to be increased and proven. Pledges of love, loyalty, and promises that are made, they need to be kept. That's your advice if you want to hold on to your relationship. Let's talk about your work life, work, business, career, whatever your situation is for you. I mean, the theme card is a card of sudden, cataclysmic, unforeseen, unexpected endings, changes, renovations. So there may be some kind of big change happening in your work. And for some of you, that might even be the end of a job, a dismissal, or firing. Hopefully not. But some of you may quit and abandon the job. There's, deserter energy here. However it plays out for you, it can play out either way. You got the firing card, you got the quitting card. So in work, business, or career, the Eight of Cups is your main card, and it talks about big decisions that are out of your control that are affecting the sector of your life. You may be inclined or have no other choice but to walk away and seek out new and hopefully more fulfilling paths elsewhere. There is a lot of uncertainty about where you're headed and what the right path ahead is for you. Still, remember that this ending is actually a good thing. It's a clearing. It's a reset button that's been pushed. Oh God, I'm sorry. I used to do political readings, and this is Gemini, and Gemini is Trump. So I don't know. I don't want to get into that. Reset button is pushed, and this is an opportunity for you to clear the path and move forward without all that, without carrying all that behind you. So look at it like that rather than as a bad thing, as a thing to be dismayed and despaired over. Right? Instead, be proactive, take action. You probably wouldn't have taken action had this rug not been pulled out from under your feet, or this adjustment or change been made by the universe or powers that be outside of you that you have no control over anyway. Right? So you need to roll with this and make the best of it, the best that you can of it. I do feel you should perhaps look for a new path rather than going back to the old path, to the old and familiar roads that you used to travel, because that's what's got you here. So don't repeat that. Your advice is the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Both cards fell out. I went ahead and I took them both because they represent endings, and it's pretty clear a lot of you are going through some endings in your work, career, or business. So even if you got fired or you're feeling devastated or betrayed by circumstances that have happened out of your control that caused your situation to end or to fall apart, try not to remain in this place of remorse for too long. Put it to bed. Put it to rest, Gemini. Cry over it and then move on. Let go of the past. It's over. Don't try to return to it. Okay? A lot of you may want to go back to the past, but that shit's over. It's dead and you can't resurrect it. Don't even try it. Don't dwell in the sorrow. Instead, pick yourself up. I know that it's been pretty difficult and it's been pretty painful, but you know what? The road you were on, that was pretty difficult and pretty painful, right? It had a lot of stress. It didn't fulfill you. So this ending is actually a blessing in disguise. So don't let this setback burden you or keep you down or stress you out. Keep pressing on. You will reach your goals. You will find the right path for you. If you need some help, ask for it. Reach out for it. There is help available. And be strong and know that you can do this. You can get through this. You can get through these changes and be better off for it. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini. I'm sorry that it was a darker reading, but I hope that you realize Spirit is supporting you right now and wants this change for you, right? It's forcing you to deal with some stuff you don't want to deal with and to look at some things that you need to face, right? But it doesn't have to destroy you. What doesn't kill you will only make you stronger. All right, have a blessed January. Please share my videos with your Facebook, social media. Shout me out if you have a YouTube channel. If you'd like to support the channel and become a Patreon subscriber or donate, links to that in the description box below. I thank you guys so much for your time, and just clicking on my channel is such a support. Have a blessed New Year's, and I'm wishing you well. Bye.